from Positano. We arrived here on the Amalfi coast. We have just parked our car here in our hotel. This is the parking. As you can see, things are pretty tense here. There is not a lot of space, but we were lucky to find a hotel with a parking. Our car looks quite secure here, and we've checked in, we've put our bags in the room, and we're going to go grab something to eat. We're very hungry. The weather today is a little bit cold, but the sun got out and it feels very nice. Tomorrow it should be a whole sunny day, and we're going to spend time discovering the place. This is our first time on the Amalfi coast, the first time in Positano. We don't know anything about the place and we are very excited. So we arrived to our dinner spot here in Positano. It is super windy, but we have some heating machines next to us, so we are feeling very comfy here. We are in a place called Chez Black. It is quite a famous spot here in Positano. Waiting for my meal at the moment. We already have our pizza, our rosé. This is a local rosé, which is quite different from the rosé of Provence we're used to, but it is delicious as well. So bon appétit.
Lasagne Pasquale. Prego. With cheese, madam.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect, thank Positano. It is our second day here. Yesterday we arrived in the afternoon. We checked in our hotel. Our hotel is called Hotel Marincanto. I didn't expect it to be that beautiful. This is just a stunning place, and when I'm here I don't want to leave because I feel like our room and our hotel have the best views on the town of Positano, and there is no use of going anywhere to see the same views. But anyway, we're still going to go out today to walk, to discover. We are planning to take a ferry also to go to the town of Amalfi to see that town as well. What else I can say about our hotel? They upgraded our room to a better one without us asking for it, which was very nice of them. We got a junior suite. I think it is a two-room suite. It has like a living room, it has a bathroom, it has a closet, a walk-in closet, and a bedroom. And also we have a balcony which has the sea all around it. We have the town of Positano on the right, and we have the sea and some beautiful greenery on the left. I will show you our room completely. Also, yesterday afternoon, more evening afternoon, we had a dinner in a place which is quite famous here. I read a lot about it on the internet. It's called Chez Black, and it is a traditional Italian restaurant. We had a pizza there, pizza capricciosa, and a lasagna. We had 2 glasses of their local Amalfi rosé, and everything was really delicious. So it is a very easy to find spot here in Positano, which I would recommend. Also, well, the road yesterday from Tuscany here to Amalfi was quite long. It took us half a day. We woke up in Arezzo in Tuscany. We were staying there in the B&B Hotel Arezzo, which was fine, but their breakfast was really small. And then we went here to Amalfi and got quite tired because of roads, so our afternoon in Positano was a little bit lazy, and also the weather wasn't the best. You've probably seen that it was very windy, it was cold. Today it's going to be quite cold as well, but they promise us more sun on the forecast, so hopefully we're going to have more sun today and even more sun tomorrow. We are heading to have breakfast right now, and later taking our ferry to Amalfi. And ready to go for a walk. I have a scarf on, I have a trench on because the day is supposed to be quite windy and cold. I hope we will be very comfortable. Just got our tickets for the ferry to go to Amalfi. The ticket for the round trip is 18 euro, so for 2 people we pay 36, and the ferry looks exactly the same like on Lake Como, but I think there will be way more people and it's going to be way more windy. We'll see. Amalfi. The ride on the ferry was not very long, I think it was half an hour. It was very, very windy, but the views were wonderful. If you're usually nauseous on the ferry, this is exactly the one where you will be nauseous because it is windy and there are waves, so the ship is not very steady, let's say, but we are fine. We've arrived. We're going to discover this little town and we're going to find a spot to eat. Let's go. So we had the lunch here in Amalfi. We went to a restaurant called Da Maria, I think it was the name. The restaurant sits on the main street of Amalfi. Basically there is just the main street here where everybody goes, and it's very crowded but it's easy to find. The restaurant was very good. I can recommend it surely. I had the ravioli. Every day they have their ravioli of the day, and I had the ones of today. They were with ricotta and spinach, and it was in tomato sauce with mozzarella and parmigiano, and it was very, very nice. And now we're walking here. Amalfi is very crowded. I think in summer it is even more crowded, so I feel that Positano we like a little bit better. We got some limoncello for presents. We will walk around a little bit, and in an hour we will catch our ferry back to Positano and enjoy some more time out there. we are back in our hotel here in Positano after spending some time in the Amalfi town, and what I have to say is that I think I prefer spending time in the hotel, most of all in here on the Amalfi coast, both in Positano and in Amalfi. And the reason for this is that both of these towns are so crowded. These are crazy crowds that I have seen maybe only like in Paris next to the Eiffel Tower and next to Louvre, or in big tourist attractions like that. Also, like maybe there are not as many people here as in Paris, but because of the small and narrow size of the streets, you feel this crowd so much. The streets are so tiny. There is like basically only one street for cars here in Positano, and it's just a one-way street. So the street is of the size of one car and like one or maybe two person wide. So everybody else has to go one after the other, and basically all that you do here in Positano is that you walk after somebody else on the street, and there is another person just behind you. So you just go one after the other in the crowd, like flowing through the streets of Positano. You don't get really to enjoy the Amalfi Coast because you see people all around you all the time, and you don't feel the freedom, you don't feel the peace, the calmness. You don't feel all of this when you are exactly on the streets of Positano, or when you're on the terraces of the restaurants in the middle of town at the beach, for example. But the place obviously is very beautiful. The towns have their Italian charm. They are wonderful. The nature is beautiful. The sea, the mountains, it's all so wonderful. And you get to enjoy this place the most when you are sitting very comfortably on the terrace of the restaurant up the hill, or when you're in your hotel, sitting on the balcony somewhere, maybe in your room, maybe on the terrace of the reception or in the restaurant having breakfast. That's the best way to enjoy this place. That's my opinion, obviously. And my personal most important tip for you, if you're coming to Positano or to the Amalfi Coast, you should invest in the hotel room. I think that's the most important, because there are some tourist destinations where I think choosing the hotel is not the most important. Like, you can choose the hotel which will be really basic, not in the center of the city. You just spend the night there, you wake up, you take a bus or whatever, or you take your car, you drive to the center of the city, and then you walk around and you spend the day in the center and you just enjoy the sights of the place and everything. In Positano it's not the same, because you will not feel comfortable. First, driving through the Amalfi Coast, it's crazy. I don't recommend this to anyone. You shouldn't drive here at all. I think it's the best if you are here with your car. You choose the hotel with a car parking. You leave your car at the beginning of your stay there, and you never touch it until the end. And so you come here and you're not going to feel comfortable spending the whole night wandering around the place. You are going to get tired of the crowds, of the constant, well, say, being in the middle of the crowd, being in lines everywhere. You have to stand in lines to get to buy a ticket to get on the ferry, or you have to stay in the line to get on the ferry. Then like to get to restaurants if you don't have a reservations. There are crowds in shops. There are lots of wonderful shops with local souvenirs. The local specialty is ceramics, and they do wonderful, very beautiful ceramic plates, mugs, and lots of things for the kitchen, basically kitchen utensils. They are wonderful, but there are people in all of those shops, so many people. But we got to buy something for our family and for ourselves. And well, after you spend 3-4 hours wandering around Positano, you are going to feel very tired, and you would want to come back to your place and relax. And if you have to wait for the bus and then take a bus, then drive somewhere up the hill really far, and then you will feel too lazy to come back for the evening, for example, to Positano, you're not going to enjoy Positano as much as if you are here in Positano in your comfortable hotel. You just get to the terrace of your hotel, sit on the chair there and enjoy the views of Positano without having to get in the crowds and be stuffed there. Maybe that's my opinion. After the COVID pandemic, I feel not comfortable in the middle of a big amount of people, but generally I think it's better to enjoy the scenery when you're just alone with the views without having tons of people around you. So that was the time in Amalfi that we spent, had really lovely lunch there, saw beautiful views, took beautiful pictures, and now we are here in our hotel. I'm comfortable in my loungewear, in my hotel robe. We are going to have some desserts here on our balcony. We bought on our way in a bakery some patisserie desserts. We're going to prepare some tea and enjoy them on the terrace here. And well, relax. Maybe later we'll go for a walk. Maybe no. We will see how our mood will be. Tomorrow morning we will still have breakfast in our hotel in this place. Enjoy more of Positano. And later I think I will probably see you in Rome. Good morning, this is our last day on Amalfi during this trip. The sun is shining. I feel like this is the warmest day of them all. We just had a wonderful breakfast and the weather doesn't want to let us go, but our next destination is Rome. We will spend a little bit of time here in Positano today and then we will head to Rome. See you there.